For 8 years, Steve Allender has been the mayor of Rapid City. Well, that term will come to an end in July. In tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, Sydney Thorson gives us a look back at Allender's years of service and where the future could take him.
Going from the chief of police to the mayor of Rapid City, Steve Allender didn't know what to expect taking on a new role.
I was really surprised by it, and I kept waiting for the honeymoon period to be over because I felt like everyone was treating me especially well for an elected official.
Allender says the real challenges arose in 2020 when the pandemic hit. Dealing with weekly press conferences, daily COVID-19 updates, and frustrated citizens, Allender says the pandemic brought up challenges no mayor expected to face.
It's not been good for a community. It's not been good for neighborhoods. It's not been good for the crime rate, for public servants. It's been very devastating. The effects of it are wide-reaching.
During Allender's time as mayor, Rapid City has also seen a lot of growth. He says with that comes other challenges like rising crime and housing issues.
We're adapting and we're growing, and Rapid City remains a good community.
From introducing One Heart to addressing housing needs in the community and working to grow the police department, Allender has achieved a lot in his time as mayor.
I spent time either working with him as the mayor or the chief, and I learned a lot from him over the years. I think he's always made decisions based upon what he believed was best for our community, and I think that's something we should acknowledge.
The Rapid City Chief of Police, Don Hedrick, says having a good working relationship with the mayor has benefited the entire community.
We got to be able to communicate, especially when we have some sort of crisis that's going on. And I think we're really lucky here in our neck of the woods where we simply just pick up the phone and give each other a call, or I'm able to just talk to the fire chief or the sheriff. And that doesn't happen in a lot of other places. So, I'm very thankful for that relationship we have here in Rapid City, and I'm going to do whatever I can to keep that going.
Local businesses like Prairie Edge say Allender has left a positive impact on downtown Rapid City. From the new Summit Arena to Main Street Square, Mayor Allender has been a part of a lot of major construction projects in town that have impacted local tourism.
Well, I just have nothing but good to say about Mayor Allender. I think he's done a fantastic job, and he's been very good for the city of Rapid City. He's been really good for race relations, which is really high priority for us here at Prairie Edge. But the business community has certainly benefited, and just the community of Rapid City.
Allender says the decision to leave was not an easy one, but after 40 years in public service, he admits it was time.
One of my favorite questions people ask me is, do we have term limits in Rapid City? And my answer is no, because we don't need them. Everyone here seems to have a good understanding of when their time is up. Either the elected official has a sense of that, or the voters have a sense of it.
As far as the future goes for Mayor Allender, well, he hasn't planned that far ahead yet.
I know me. And so I've not spent much time thinking about what comes after. I've got my mind trained on the next 100 days. And I only have plans for July 4th. I don't have plans for July 5th.
With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Sydney Thorson.
I'll just play it by ear. Well, people wishing to run for mayor have until March 28th to hand in petition forms. An election will be held on June 6th.
The SDSU women's